Hi guys, my name is Cornelia, but you can call me Corny, and my channel is Cornyco, which means Corny Community, and here I like to share story times, vlogs, random interviews and chat times, exploring around Japan. This video is specifically for people interested in Ghibli Park. Since I was very young and since I actually knew what Ghibli was, I've been a fan. My favourite movie is Spirited Away. That's the first one that just caught my eye. I even did my thesis on Princess Mononoke. So nerdy and ridiculous. But anyways, it's true because I love Ghibli. And I've been to many places. I've been to the museum in Tokyo. All the exhibitions that have opened up within the past like 8 years in Tokyo. In 2022, Ghibli Park opened and I was so excited, but it was really difficult to get tickets, and so I kind of held back. And then I found out that this was only like part one of the park opening. It wasn't actually every single area yet. I decided to wait until the whole park had finished being developed. Now that it has, I want to tell you about my experiences. There are 5 different areas. Mononoke Village is obviously from Princess Mononoke. Dondoko Forest, which is inspired by Totoro, the Valley of the Witches. Inspired by Kiki's Delivery Service, Howl's Moving Castle, Earwig and the Witch. Hill of Youth has Whisper of the Heart, The Cat Returns. Ghibli's Grand Warehouse is a mixture of things. They have each scene from Ghibli franchise. Now that you know each area, let's get into the vlog. Stay tuned to the end to hear my review and tips. Oh, okay. There's a long ass, look at the line. All for no face. That's crazy. I finally arrived and I didn't realise she's as big as I thought she was. That's her life size. She's got a huge head. We're gonna see Ariete. Oh wow, this reminds me of a long time ago in Disneyland. Everything was larger. Do you remember It's a Bug's Life? I'm showing my age here. It's a Bug's Life. Soy sauce. Oh, that's a big size. It's this. Cute. That's beautiful. How everything's big, and I love a bedroom the most. That's the cutest. Not the hugest fan of Ariete, but I do like the set. Is he the dancing one? So cute. I low-key pretended that I was with these people so I could get through quicker. Because you know how they count people and they're like, oh, are you guys together? And I'm like, yeah. So This morning I'm on the train and I realised I'm on the local instead of the express, and it was supposed to take maybe like 1 hour and a half, but instead it took like 2 hours and 10 minutes or something. Like basically I lost like 50 minutes, which put me behind for entry time. You've got about an hour to enter your ticket. I don't know if they're forgiving about that, and I was just getting worried because I was running out of time. So I got here about 30 minutes late from my entrance time. My entrance time to the warehouse was 10 o'clock and I got here about 10:30. You can stay in here as long as you like. And this is the queue for No Face, which is very long. And I have actually done this photo in the other exhibition in Tokyo. I'm gonna do it again because I'm not coming back here again. And Nagoya was like far too difficult to get around. Good, but you have to get other people to take the pictures for you, so bear in mind if you come alone you're gonna have to be brave and ask people to take a photo. Perfect timing. I wanted to leave after like the first minute. I couldn't. I don't want to be rude. Snacks. Do you remember I asked where do all the old things go? I found it. It's in the warehouse. Not that the warehouse, the whole building, but an actual room called the warehouse. Ooh, this is nice. Oh my god. This is so cute. Only 10-year-olds can go inside because it's for kids, but it's cute. I want to see the house. Like a green one. It's refreshing. It's like fresh. The art on the front, it's so cute. On the 10th of each month at 10 AM Japanese Standard Time, they release the tickets. Keep an eye on them because they sell out so fast, and many times have I missed that, even by a day or two, and they're completely gone, sold out. And that is because the tickets that I would recommend for you to go for are the Sampo Premium Pass, which allows you to get into all the areas. It's not too far, but it's far enough that if you're gonna make that journey, you may as well pay to get into every entrance and see all that you can see in Ghibli Park, right? It only makes sense. There are 5 different areas in Ghibli. Mononoke Village is obviously from Princess Mononoke, and there you can take pictures and also make mochi. So you'll take the paste, you'll put it on the mochi, and you can toast it on either side, and it's delicious and cultural too. So if you're into a Japanese cultural experience, while you book your tickets, you have to book that experience too. Book it before and not after you arrive. Ghibli's Grand Warehouse, that's the biggest area, and to be honest, one of my favorite areas. If you love photo spots, Instagrammable spots, that's the place to go, and also to get your shopping done. And that place is timed entry only. I would recommend personally to take the earlier times, because the earlier you go, less likely it is to be congested. 11:30, it started to pick up in people and the lines got longer. And Ghibli's Grand Warehouse is a mixture of things. They have each scene from Ghibli franchise, everything meshed into one. I was there for about 3 to 4 hours. There are some places that are restricted, like the cinema, the children's play area, and the food replicas that they created in the scenes. You can't go to that area either and take photos. Not allowed tripods either, by the way. When I went to the exhibition a couple of months ago, there were actual staff to take your photo with you, for you, which was great. And I was kind of expecting that at the biggest park, but they didn't have that service. They were just like, yeah, everyone to themselves. So I'd recommend to come with friends, because if you come alone, you're gonna have to try and bother people to ask them to take photos of you if you are photo happy like me. You can use cash, you can use card. Hill of Youth, which has Whisper of the Heart, and the cat, was it? The Cat Returns. Can't take photos in the big house, the big building, or videos, but there is a small little house outside, which if you take a little peek in there, you can take photos and videos. Dondoko Forest, which is inspired by Totoro. It's a huge area in the park that is inspired by Totoro. You can go and see Totoro himself. You can go to the bus stop that the girls went. My favorite part in that area is Satsuki and Mei's house. I love that house. So I was like, there's an entrance inspired by Spirited Away, and if you take that pathway for about 20 minutes walking, you can arrive at the Dondoko Forest. If you have a disability or children and can't walk that far, there is a free bus, a shuttle bus that takes you from stop to stop. They say every 10 to 20 minutes, but I think that just depends on when you come, and I went in the summer, so it was pretty busy, so that was like every 20 minutes I had to wait for a bus. It's like a normal bus stop, and you can check the timetables, but it's cute because you can hear a little jingle as they come up. Or if you're a Totoro super fan, you can pay to take the cat bus. Another experience that you can book beforehand. There's a little like kiosk that you can pay for it after as well, so that's fine, but not for the mochi making experience. It just takes you straight to the forest. My other favorite spot was probably the Valley of the Witches, inspired by Kiki's Delivery Service, Howl's Moving Castle, Earwig and the Witch. In the more European style houses like Kiki's house, you can check in her drawers and everything. Man, you can just go through her whole bedroom and just be like, what's she reading? Why is the shampoo there? What trinkets are in this box? But you cannot film in these buildings, unfortunately. The 2 places I loved in that house the most was probably her bedroom, because it just reminded me of home. I don't know why, maybe it's the European vibe. The witch's shop on the first floor, that was beautiful. I wish I could have sat in there for a while because it was just all flowers everywhere. Gorgeous. My favorite, ultimate favorite part of that area was Howl's Moving Castle, Howl's bedroom. Mystical, fantastical. I don't know how to explain it, but it was beautiful because it was cluttered with so many things. I love the whole castle, but I love his bedroom the most, and I think that was my favorite. You can pay to ride the carousel. You don't have to book it beforehand. So you can choose your character and ride them. That sounded a bit wrong. But anyways, you know what I mean. Like you can ride the characters, man. We don't need to be dirty. I loved sitting there and listening to the Ghibli music. Cute. And I really enjoyed that. Definitely go to the Grand Ghibli warehouse and definitely go to the Witch's Valley as well. You can bring drink into the area. It is a park. Eat at the designated areas. I don't recall them checking my bag or anything like that, which is kind of scary, guys. Shouldn't they have like security? I know we're like very wholesome and loving and families and peace and stuff, but people be crazy, man. Check the bag. But I ain't complaining because I brought food, and there are food spots to eat around. You can also eat at the cafes, but I decided not to eat at any restaurant or cafe because, to be honest, I think it's a scam. Put like a freaking flag in there and they're like, okay, here's your Kiki cake, and you're like, this ain't giving Kiki, what the hell? But if you're hungry and you just want to eat there for convenience, do it. By all means, enjoy yourself. I'm gonna tell you how to live your life. If you're staying in Tokyo, you can definitely do the journey and book a Shinkansen, or you can explore Nagoya and stay in Nagoya. I took 2 trains, the Shinkansen and then the local train, so it took me quite a while to get there. I think maybe like 3 hours maximum, but there are different options for you. So if you want convenience, try and stay close to the park so you don't have to travel too far. If you want just like a day thing, take a Shinkansen. If you want complete ease, pay the extra money and take the tour. That'll take you, and then when time's up, you'll come back, and that's just it. And it will give you the premium pass. It's just a matter of convenience versus cost, guys, so you figure it out. People are like, oh, it's really huge, it's like 17 acres of land, but to be honest, I don't think it's that big. I don't know if it's because I walk a lot. I found it a lot smaller than I expected. What makes it seem larger is that the Dondoko Forest is far away, like a 20-minute walk. It would seem huge, but actually most of it's quite compact together. It's not too far. It's my biased opinion. Obviously, if you have disabilities or some kind of impairment, your opinion may change. But I am biased also because I took the bus. Because of the heat, I wasn't gonna walk and sweat in the heat after I twisted my ankle. For the gift shop, guys, I didn't buy anything there, but that's because I know I've seen a lot of those items in other stores, or I can even buy on Amazon. I'm not carrying that all the way home, no thank you. Most of the things that I wanted were very unique but very expensive. Like I wanted Yubaba's wig. It was like a hat that looked like her hair, and I kind of wanted that, but it cost too much and I was not lugging that all the way back home. I love Yubaba. I start to relate to the villains more and more. Is that adulthood? Maybe. The thing that I quite liked is the onsen with the little chicks inside. There was actually an onsen that they put in the exhibition a couple of years ago that I saw a bigger size of that, so the small size was really cute, but then I was like, what am I gonna do with this? I'm not actually gonna use the towels like that. I'd probably just keep it like that because that's how it looks cute. When you take the towels out, it's just some chicks in a tub. You know what I mean? No, I just find it a waste. You do your research of what unique things you can find specifically only in that shop. I couldn't tell you what it was. I couldn't tell you. Maybe the bags are unique, and anything that has like Ghibli Park on it, that's gonna be special, right? Because there's only one Ghibli Park in the world. People haven't said it on camera, but some people have been quite disappointed at the park and they could have done so much more. And in some parts I do agree. I think they could have made it look more magical and more true to the movies. There's so many scenes that were iconic. This whole image was created years and years ago, like 7-10 years ago, and it looked more like a theme park where you can actually ride and it will take you through like the different scenes. But I think to cut costs, they thought, oh, let's put it in a park so we don't have to do a lot of landscaping and stuff like that because there's already a park. Most of the scenes outside, so there's no problem about that. We don't have to build too much. He's got Ghibli money, but I ain't got Disney money, so that would have been so fun. Alas, we get what we're given. I don't think I'd ever travel back there again because it's just too far for too little and too much, if you ask me, too much money. I would recommend to book the earliest ticket if you have the time. Obviously, if you've got kids and you know that you're not gonna get there early as 9 o'clock, obviously you don't have to do this, but I would recommend to get there as soon as possible. Even I, as a punctual time goer, a proud punctual time goer, made a mistake because I decided not to stay in Nagoya area, which is where the park is, and I decided to travel from Yokohama, which takes obviously a little bit of planning and time. I didn't know where I was going. I got there about an hour late. That shifted my plans for time, but I still got everything that I wanted to do done. But that's also because I didn't eat lunch. So if you plan to eat lunch, add an extra hour or hour and a half, depending on the queues for the food and stuff like that. What do you think? Did you enjoy? Hopefully this was informative and fun. Does that make you want to go? Or you're like, you know what, maybe no, maybe I'll skip it. Are you a Ghibli fan? And what's your favorite movie? Let me know. Let me know if there are any other exhibitions, parks or museums that you'd love to come and visit in Japan, and maybe I'll actually go if it's good enough. See you very soon in the next video, and until next time, faito, gambate, peace and love. Bye.